Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna do moderation with modification. We're gonna have ramen. We're gonna do this a little bit healthier way. It's still gonna be a probably unhealthy side, but again, moderation with modification. All right, let's go. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna eat this right here. I really like this kind of ramen, so I'm not gonna eat anything else other than this if I were to have a little lunch or cheat day for myself, a cheat meal. So let's see what the calories on this thing is. So we got 510 calories for this pack over here. Of course, it's per serving. When you see the 260, that's why they're trying to trick you. So you wanna go for per bag, which is 510. So only eat one of this. Do not eat two. And then we have a way to fill ourselves with other healthy things if you are still hungry after eating this. So what we have here, we got 16 grams of total fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, and sodium 1970 milligrams. Of course, this is not gonna be everything we're gonna consume because we're not gonna drink the soup. So we can probably eliminate most of the sodium that's in this. Now we have carbohydrate 83 grams and protein 9 grams of protein. Very nice. And then we got some other minuscule kind of stuff here. All right. Okay, so first off, let's get our little pot here, and then we're gonna get some water here. Obviously, you could probably use purified water or sink water. I don't really care. I'm using tap water here. As you see, I'm filling it up with no filter because I'm cheap. And we're gonna bring it to the boil before we put our noodles in here. So go on whatever heat you want. This is fast. And then next, we're gonna do some eggs. We're gonna get 3 boiled eggs as well. So we actually need a second pot, which is gonna be right here. So next we're gonna try to get 3 eggs, boiled eggs, into this meal so we get a little bit of protein and a little bit of good cholesterol. And yeah, we get a bigger pot like this because I'm gonna eat 3 of them and fill it up with water, bring that to a boil, and then we go from there. Okay, so we're gonna get our 3 eggs because I love eggs and they are very good for you, good source of protein. And then put it into our little thing. And let's get hot water in here first because what boils faster, hot water or cold? Obviously hot water boils faster. And there we go, cap that thing. Let's bring it all the way over to the next station over here. Bring that up to a boil. Now we have 2 things boiling here. It should be very fast, quick, and easy. Okay, next thing we want is, well, bam, some vegetables, which is going to be Romanian lettuce. This goes really well with the soup that we're going to have with the ramen. A lot of people always like putting their lettuces inside hot pot and stuff like that. Well, here we go. We got some right here. Gonna put all that in there, man. Maybe I mean, I love my lettuce in these kind of soups, so let's just stack up a few more. I think that's all I have, but we'll go to the store later and buy more. So what you want to do, you're going to always want to wash your vegetables leaf by leaf. Obviously, my water isn't as good as those people who are rich and can have a better spray to wash these things, and it's hard to do it with one hand, but I'm just doing what I need to do. Okay, now we got our water to a boil right here. Let's open that up. There we go. See that? Now we're going to put our ramen that I just opened up off camera and dip it in here. Boom, and just let it sit. And yeah, and what we're gonna do that most people probably won't do, I'll show you that after we get this done. Let it soften up while we wait, and then our eggs are still there. Obviously, eggs are gonna take a lot longer to cook than this thing, but hey, we don't want to eat the ramen too hot anyways. We're gonna let it cool down after we prepare it. So as for the packet, we're gonna have a packet here, and we're gonna have the veggies here. There's not that much vegetables, so we have our veggies here. Not even that many, but whatever. Veggies are veggies still. So we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna stir it up after. So now we're gonna do this. So a lot of people, they put the whole bag in. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna put like maybe 1/4 of it. So we're gonna put 1/4 of this in. It's about that much. So if we're putting 1/4 in, that means we're dividing the amount of sodium, total sodium, by 4. But at the same time, we're going to have to divide it even more because we're not drinking the soup afterwards. So we're not getting that much sodium in this cup of noodle here, or whatever noodle it is. And then what we do with the powder, we just throw it away. Boom. Done. And then stir it up. You don't need to throw away the powder. You could use it for other things, other recipes. If you like the base sauce or the soup, just use it for other ramens maybe, you know, but I like the texture of this one, and you always get a packet, so you're probably gonna have excess of it. So there you go. Let's just stir it up. So what I normally like to do, I let it sit a little bit here so that I'm also stirring it together. Why? Because remember, these are fried noodles. That's why there's a lot of saturated fat in it. So what happens when you mix oil with water? Oil is lighter than water, right? So oil floats on top. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna pour away the top layer, and we're left with the bottom layer. So how am I gonna do that? Well, you know, pour it away. Pour it all away. Of course, we're getting rid of some of the sodium as well from the salt packet, but that's good because that's not what we're not going to eat the whole thing. So there we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to place our Romanian lettuce in there right after we're done with the eggs. All right, now our boiled eggs is done, and we're just going to pour away the hot water, then drown it in cold so that we can peel it a lot quicker. And obviously, we want to crack it so some of the water can seep into the shell to make it a lot easier to peel. And then we're gonna dump it right into our noodles. And there we have it. It's our 3 eggs, and the lettuce is here. You know, we're gonna dip it into the sauce. You know, even though I poured away a lot of it, but it's still gonna be good. Oh my goodness, I'm salivating. And look at these eggs. It's too bad it was hard to peel, so a lot of it just went to the, you know, shells, stuck to the shells. But look how perfect this is. Oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, I don't know if you like runny eggs, but I like my eggs a little runny, and that's the perfect boiling temperature. Look at that. Oh my goodness, so juicy. All right, we want to get into it. Let's go. All right, it's time to eat this. So we got it over here. Oh my goodness, look at that steam. Look at that steam. All right, so a lot of people, you're probably wondering, like, do I eat this every day? Well, maybe once a week. Now you're wondering, like, how can you be eating something like this and still be able to do the amount of exercises, the amount of weights that I can do, or and my endurance increasing all the time? Again, moderation with modification. Remember that. If you could go the other route and look a lot better than I do, like if you ate extremely clean, which you do not have junk food in your diet, which I cannot do, obviously, and I don't think any normal person can do either. So I do have to say though, when I eat this, if I eat a lot of this, I will have acne. So if you're a type of person who has acne, or if you have problems with acne, don't be eating this too often. I'm okay with just eating one per every 3 days, 4 days, so I won't get any acne. But if I ate 2 of this in one day, I'll definitely have acne the next day. So for those of you who don't know what this ramen tastes like, so this is Korean ramen, and it's a spicy version of it. So it's pretty much very hot if you put the entire thing, very spicy. Usually, whenever I eat something like this, I start to my nose will run, and I like that because I want to get all the bacteria out of my system. Because when you have runny nose, all that bacteria is coming out. You blow your nose and throw it away. I like to clean my insides, inside my nostrils. Let's let you see that egg again. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? So what I like to do is eat a little bit of ramen, mix it with the Romanian lettuce, eat that egg. Perfect combination. The lettuce actually gives that extra nice texture of crunch. The reason why I leave out the lettuce before everything else is done, because I still want that crunch on my lettuce. If you could just dump it into the sauce with the or soup with the noodles and let it absorb the flavor, and it'll be a little soft and it won't be as crunchy. But I like it crunchy. It depends on how you like your lettuce. When most people think about dieting or cutting back on junk food, they do a 180-degree on their diet plan and they can't sustain it. So what you want to do is be able to sustain what you like to eat for your entire life, right? You for diets that makes you, like, say you eat chicken breast, broccoli, and brown rice and everything else that sounds not as tasty to your normal individuals who is more of a fast food person who goes out and, you know, do takeout all the time, order Chinese food, stuff like that. That can be a very bad experience and you'll relapse. So that's why you gotta pay attention to the calories you're taking. Where is that calories coming from? That's why I always put the total calories and the saturated fat calories and protein, because those are most important. And if you haven't seen my other video where I already knocked down all my vitamins and minerals, and right now we're only talking about macronutrients, which is protein, fat, and carbohydrates. Those are main thing that you need to worry about if you are drinking the tonic that I made. If you're wondering what the tonic looks like, it's this vegetable juice right here. Just for example, remember you can view the video in my this channel, so you'll know exactly what's in here. You'll know exactly what kind of nutrients you're getting from it, because I do have a list of what you're getting from it too. It's in a separate video than the short condensed 3-minute one. So here you go. So we got 3 cups of these from one blend. So we're able to drink 3 cups throughout the day and be able to maintain all that vitamins in our system, or, you know, absorb all of it. Lastly, I just want to say, like, of course, genetics do play a role, but I gotta tell you, my genetics isn't the best, and so if I'm able to maintain my performance in the gym without good genetics, you know, I think anyone can do this too. So you don't have to go crazy about eating whenever you want to diet or lose weight or anything like that. You just gotta modify stuff, and in moderation. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video if you like it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.